hope your English is very good looking to understand this. Tú eres sucia. Sucia. I don't even want to say that she pissed me off because she is so underneath me that I can't even reach. Do you want to know what this woman says to me? Well, your husband left you because you were dirty. I literally just had to laugh because who are you talking to? Hello, beautifuls. My name is Giselle, co-host of the Strong Self-Awareness podcast and founder and CEO of the Create app, an app created specifically for content creators. So if you have a baby shower, a wedding, or just need someone to take pictures of you for your next event, you can go on the app and find local content creators in your area. Still working on the project. You'll learn about that in some later video. But, oh my gosh, I know I've been MIA, but I just needed to sit down because this woman she deserved a video. She deserved a video. So, mind you, yesterday I am minding my business, washing my hair. I'm always minding my business. I'm washing my hair. I get a call from my brother. He's like, hey, they're like arguing, like, come over. And I'm like, say less. I'm on my way. I get there, and of course, the whole argument is always about the same thing. Like, he's a mess. I know my brother is messy. He is 18 now. But mind you, he's a teenage boy. Like, they're always gonna be a little slower. They're always gonna be a little messy. All they wanna do is play video games. Like, he's very chill. Like, your son could be much worse. I'm telling you, he could be much worse. But his stepmother, oh my gosh. I don't even wanna say that she pissed me off because she is so underneath me that I can't even reach. I can't even reach. Like, baby, even if I tried, I couldn't reach down to get eye to eye with you. Like, what? And for some context, you know, it's not like this is all made up and, you know, there's beef between like the spouses and the kids. No, this is like a woman that you had to film her. She's like slimy. She's slimy like that. Like, I don't know if you've ever encountered these type of people in your life, but I hope you never do, because I mean, you can smell them from a mile away. Like, when my brother was 15 years old, he had to film her because of course she lied about saying what she said, but she told a 15-year-old to go himself. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I was in Peru when this happened and I was involved. I heard after the fact, you know, keep it classy, very cute, because snakes like her, they will call the cops on you real quick. But baby, jump. I don't jump until provoked. And I don't get provoked easily. So mind you, we already don't like her. I'm gonna keep it cute, keep it classy, because you are his girlfriend, longtime girlfriend, whatever you want to be. I'm gonna keep it cute. Anywho, so I get there. She's getting all loud, all up in my brother's face, disrespecting. I'm talking about calling him all types of names, talking about like screaming, no, because you're dirty and you just bring chaos and all this other stuff. Baby, in my mind, I'm just like, how are you allowing this woman to speak to your son like that? And this has not just been from now. This has been from since they got together. So please let me know in the comments if you are a father. How do you allow so much disrespect, and specifically for your woman to tell somebody, not just anybody, your son, your child, oh, I don't care about you. I hope you, I don't care nothing about you, and you're never gonna be nothing. You're a loser. Babe, it's just, I can't even make this up. I can't even make this up. So I'm already getting like, it got to the point that I was already getting heated. Like, this disrespect needs to stop, because at this moment, you both are, baby, you're almost 50. You're getting in the face of an 18-year-old boy, because my brother is just a boy. Mind you, these kids at this age are full of testosterone. They don't even know how to control their emotions. You lucky my brother is just one of these video game kids that tries to mind his business. Because baby, any other kid would whoop your ass. And then it would have been a problem. Cops would have been called. Then now he's 18. You would have pressed charges because you're petty. You start and you're petty. You throw the rock and then you hide your hand. Snakes. Like I'm talking about the bottom of the low. And then this woman has the audacity to say how dirty my brother is. But baby, your dirt can't be washed away. You are slimy. Like I said, you're so underneath me, I can't even reach you. So at this point, I'm just like, again, trying to bring the peace. Okay, so I'm sitting with my brother and I'm trying to get him to understand. Because he's saying that he's trying, that he's cleaning and doing all these things. And I'm just like, sometimes even when you're trying, you're not going to reach a standard of perfection that someone else has. You know, her standard of perfection and clean is different than your standard. So even when you're giving 100%, even when you're trying 100%, your 100% is still going to be 20 for her. And I was trying to get him to understand this by sharing a personal story. Again, my brother's 18. I got married at 19. And my husband at the time, my ex-husband, he comes from a family that's also very like tidy and clean and like puts everything together. And I didn't grow up like that. I grew up in, I don't want to say chaos, but like, and not dirty, keyword. I grew up just, you know, being able to be a kid and you're messy and your room is a mess and my clothes would be all over and makeup and all this stuff. So when I got married at 19, again, still a child, I was talking to him and I'm like, see, like sometimes me and my husband would have arguments, you know, because the clean would not be up to par, you know, because he grew up a certain way and I grew up another way because we grew up in different scenarios. So that's what I was talking to my brother, and that's the background information. We continue on the conversation. This woman gets involved again, right? Do you want to know? Do you want to know what this woman says to me? Well, your husband left you because you were dirty. I literally just had to laugh because who are you talking to? And she said it with such a straight face too. Like, bitch, you know my life. You don't know absolutely nothing about me. But mind you, this is where the grimy, the slimy, the comes from. How do you get from a conversation that I'm having with my brother to that? How do you jump? Bitch, how do you jump continents like that? Explain to me. She wanted me to be my mom, but baby, I'm gonna lean into my dad's side this time. Very classy, very cute. And I say, actually, I left my husband. He didn't left me, babe. I left him. And regardless of that, continue. What else did you want to say? Because I don't have to explain anything to you. Me and my ex-husband, we're good. We're Gucci. He's a great person. I have nothing bad to say about that man. What's up? And it was so funny because after the conversation, I'm like talking. I was like, oh my gosh, I actually talked to Miguel the other day and I talked to his mom. And then I turned around and I was like, yeah. Oh yeah, Miguel, my ex-husband. Yeah, that guy. It's so weird. Weird. From a conversation that you're having for you to jump. And not even jump, again, you're jumping continents. And you jump and then you try to attack me. Talking about your husband left you because you're dirty. What? Where do you get dirty from me having, being messy at 18, 19 years old? To you were dirty. That's why your husband left you. Girl, like I said before, the dirt that you have, because I'm not gonna air your dirty laundry. I don't have to, babe. I only talk about my stuff on my channel. My perspective, right? And like I said, I can't. Even if I try, I cannot sink down low, so low to get to you. And I'm not even gonna try because, yeah, it's gonna be a no for me. But if you're watching this, which you're probably not, I hope your English is very good looking to understand this. Tu eres sucia. Sucia. And yeah, a little story time for you guys, because what the hell? Oh, before we finish this, I'm over here talking to his dad, and I'm over here like, yeah, because both of you have failed him in certain ways. You both have failed him. And then he goes on to say, I am a father. I am a father. That is the woman's job. That is the mother's job, because both of them love to bring up my mom's mistakes to make themselves look better. You ain't no better. Respectfully. Everybody has their shit that they have to deal with. Everybody has their own traumas. You giving money does not make you a good parent. You putting a roof over your kid's head does not make you a good parent. And having, again, you showed yourself with that one, talking about, I am a father. That is not my job. My job is just to provide. What? He got 2 parents. Are you crazy? Are you stupid? And this is why I can't have idiots around me. I just can't. Like, no puedo. You're almost 50 and 60 with this mentality. Girl, if you don't get the hell out of my face, yeah, that's my story time. Okay, bye. Let me know in the comments, because if that's the case, if the father just has to provide, oh my gosh, wow. I want to be a father. I want to be a father. Stupid. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.